because it all starts with you.
Your stories of transforming people's lives stir our hearts. You are driven by the best parts of the soul. People helping people.
It's right to celebrate this incredible sector, which I like to refer to as the 4 impact sector. 58,000 organizations, 850,000 employees, and countless other volunteers, $65 billion worth of economic activity. They were there at the front lines of the pandemic response, whether it was daycare, long-term care, community support centers, food banks, you name it, they were there for the hardest moments, the most tragic moments, the happiest moments.
Welcome to Carey's Place Autism Services. We are Canada's largest service provider to families with children, adolescents, and adults with autism spectrum disorder. Since 1974, Carey's Place has been creating and providing evidence-based supports and services across the province of Ontario that enhance the quality of life for those with ASD. Today, we are envisioning a future where all persons with autism spectrum disorder are fully participating in their communities. With staff numbering over 1,200, Carey's Place is one of the only organizations in the country that serves the entire lifespan of those with ASD. Through the Ontario Autism Program, we provide children and youth and their families a menu of timely, evidence-based services needed to achieve their goals at home, at school, and within their communities. The OAP initiative serves individuals with ASD up to age 18, delivering skill-building groups, individual consultation, parent training and coaching, system navigation, and family support. We provide numerous community services and supports, including our day and overnight respite options, to provide a well-deserved break for families with loved ones with autism, along with our many camps, swim programs, and leisure groups. Our adult skill building and peer support groups broaden the social circle for each and every individual we support. Our employment programs lend assistance to young adults with autism to help develop skills that lead to meaningful, lasting employment opportunities. We provide adults with ASD residential and semi-independent living supports at 90 distinct properties across Ontario. Our group living approach provides a safe 24-hour home environment where residents are encouraged to pursue their own personal goals, including outings into the community, employment, athletics, and a varied array of hobbies and interests. Our residents grow and live their lives with Carey's Place. Some individuals have been with us for over 30 years. And through a lifetime of shared pursuits and generational experiences, we too grow and live with them. Carey's Place Autism Services, this is our community.
我咧就喺怡康咧一路有做義工嘅，咁後來喺5年前咧，我哋因為發覺有白金遜嘅患者咧，好多時經過跳舞咧係對佢哋有幫助嘅。咁我自己本身咧就好鍾意跳舞，咁我同老師咧，我跳舞老師傾過咧， 就同怡康咧合辦咗一個白金遜跳舞活動。
我其實好開心，就係1年前咧一個機緣巧合之間咧就認識到怡康，咁咧佢就話俾我哋聽有呢個咁嘅 program， 咁我哋就抱住試下啦，因為樣樣都要試下嘅心情過嚟，幫到我行動嗰度好咯。因為之前嘅時候咧，未嚟參加之前咧，係個病開始好似執得好緊要，個活動能力好低。甚至轉左、擰右都會驚跌咁樣嘅，出去行路咧就成個即係好明顯嘅一個病人咁樣。咁做咗運動之後咧，個活動能力啊、自己個自信啊，同埋好多時啲生活嘅細節啊，自己做咗好多，自理能力提高好多好多。
咁咧仲有一個好處咧，就係因為大家好融洽啊。咁變咗咧，我哋根本咧就可以大家一齊跳舞，發覺咧就造成咗一個好似大家互相資助嘅社區活動。咁除咗可以嚟跳舞之外咧，大家成咗好朋友。咁大家嘅除咗身體啊、心情啊，尤其是疫情之下咧，都對大家嘅幫助好大。
識咗好多朋友又係好開心嘅，去下飲茶啊。同埋有時有啲咩問題啊，大家提出嚟傾下偈啊，會多啲人有多啲唔同嘅意見咯。同埋出嚟傾下偈，個人冇咁病人嘅感覺，韞住喺屋企。
所以咧，我哋覺得咧做呢樣嘢咧係非常之對我哋講即刻眼見嘅效用。所以我哋咁心情就係覺得我哋要繼續做落去，等更多嘅人可以受到呢個幫助。
病人咧係要靠自己多過靠人哋，人哋幫唔到你好多嘅，你自己要諗下點樣可以提高自己嘅生活質素，提高自己嘅能力。因為咧你做得到幾多咧，對於你旁邊個人咧係好有幫助。如果你樣樣都靠人哋咧，你係唔會開心嘅，你會越嚟越頹廢，覺得自己好冇用，好似即係冇乜意義咁。但係好多時你自己做翻自己嘅嘢嘅時候咧，你隔離嗰個係睇得到你個咁嘅進展啊，同埋咁嘅希望嘅時候咧，佢都會好開心、好樂意咁幫你，就唔會不停都係你淨係等佢幫你，你要自己做自己可以做到嘅嘢。
My name is Wani Mueller. My work is important because I was a client, a peer, and now a staff. We give people supports on a very unique level. The uniqueness is reflected in my own story. I was a client that was in dire need of food, medical attention, and guidance. And through that guidance, I was given employment opportunities to do peer work. Throughout the peer work, I became a staff. And by heart, I will always be a volunteer. What an interesting concept, this not-for-profit. Most people don't aspire to. Once you do, it is the most enriching work you could do beyond the tangibles. And more so leads you to develop a unique outlook of life. Seeing that you are dealing with unique people in unique circumstances, empowering them, embracing them, unifying all of us into one community of respect, care, compassion, and encouragement. Non-for-profit, what an amazing concept. From my perspective, we need stronger mental health supports, and employment services in the drop-in as well as in the community. Affordable housing, supporting housing support workers.
My name is Marquita Lee Freed. The impact that outreach has on the community is phenomenal. The need is huge, it's big, there's no spaces. And it hurts still as an outreach to tell fellow peers, we don't have a bed, we don't have these spots. The impact I'm making is showing the consistency of always being there on the day, always having for their preferred what they need on account of they may be busy doing other things with substances or something. We impact them with housing, referrals. We carry drop-in sheets for monthly calendars for laundry and stuff like that. The feedback I get from the clients is mostly they rely on us, they trust us because we're not in uniform. We walk with no stigma, no judgment. And but I personally reach them on their level. You know, I've been on the streets, I've walked that kind of life before. So the outreach team and what I bring to the outreach team and to the community and what they feel from me is a sense of trust. And they rely and trust us more than we trust the police.
I'm Brenda Moore, and I'm the chair of the Food Sharing Project, which is the organization that provides the breakfast, lunch, and hearty snack programs that operate in 88 elementary and secondary schools across Kingston and the counties of Frontenac and Lennox and Addington. In a typical school year, 16,000 students, which is about half of all the students enrolled in our area, take advantage of the fresh fruit and vegetables, dairy and protein and whole grain items that are available for them at school. Follow me into our warehouse and I'll tell you more about our work. Each week of the school year, our team of 12 volunteers pack 450 boxes of food and we deliver to schools in 4 public school boards in our community. Prior to the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, the value of that food was $12,000 per week. In 2020, that number had skyrocketed to $21,000 worth of food every week. School coordinators were telling us that the kids were so hungry and they couldn't keep up with the demand for the healthy meals and snacks that they made available to every student who was looking for something to eat, no questions asked. In our community, many families are working hard to make ends meet, and it's the fresh fruit and vegetables and dairy that's often out of reach for them. So when we can feed their children at school, they can pay the rent and the hydro and have money left over to put gas in the car to get to work. Students come to school without enough to eat for a variety of reasons. Educators and researchers tell us that when students can access fresh food at school, they're more engaged in their learning, they can focus better on their tasks, and they're more likely to have positive social interactions throughout the school day. In addition, they're more willing to try something new, and perhaps that will lead to healthier food choices as an adult. Accessible school nutrition programs are not only an investment in the health and well-being of our students, they give students an opportunity to take advantage of everything school has to offer them and work towards a bright future.
My name is Martin, and I'm a field worker at TNG. The work we do here is very important. It's essential because it provides us with a sense of connecting with the community at large that we belong to. It helps us connect with the vulnerable, the marginalized. It provides us with an opportunity to give those who have had little respect, dignity, a moment to that we acknowledge their existence, to show that they are important to our community as well. Doing harm reduction work allows us to witness firsthand on a daily basis the impact our work has in the community. The work provides harm reduction supplies that are essential in keeping people safe and alive. The clients often tell us how thankful and grateful they are that we are taking time to acknowledge their humanity, to help them stay alive, to provide them with a sense of optimism, hope, dignity, respect.
加拿大號角一個非牟利嘅多媒體福音體系，服務華裔社區超過30年。號角緊握時事脈搏，每期帶嚟加拿大最新話題，幫助華裔以及新移民認識家國文化，融入社區。號角嘅資訊涵蓋生活、家居、康樂各方面。
My name is Sienna Grimaldos. Back in 2019, I was awarded the Bahayana Leadership Award, a recognition one of its kind that recognized the work of the invisible champions of the non-for-profit sector. We know that women make up 77% of the sector. We also know that racialized and immigrant women like me are in the front line or are entry-level positions, and they're not always recognized for their labor. It is important that we seed them and invest in them. They're the heart and soul of the non-for-profit sector. We also know the lack of financial resources for professional development and advancement is prevalent in our sector. For me, receiving this award meant that I was being seen and I was no longer invisible. It gave me the financial opportunity to invest in my professional development. And the impact of this award has been remarkable at all levels, especially on my professional journey. Today, I'm a manager of community investment at United Great Weighted Toronto, and I look forward to continue to advocate for the invisible champions of the non-for-profit sector and the incredible commitment to our communities.
Hello, my name is Paul Basgan, and I am honored to share my experience of receiving the Bayana Family Foundation United Way GTA Award. The non-profit sector can often be undervalued, with low wages and a lack of recognition for the hard work and dedication of those who work within it. This is why recognition is so important, and it highlights the efforts and achievements of its members. Receiving the award was a true privilege for me, as it is one of the most prestigious awards. This recognition has been a validation of my hard work and a testament to my dedication to making a positive impact in my community. Not only has this award brought me recognition and prestige, but it has also given me the opportunity to showcase my achievements in my portfolio, which helped me stand out and helped also pursuing new opportunities for growth and advancement. The award has been a game changer for me, and I'm grateful for the impact it has had on my professional life. So I want to thank the Foundation and United Way for recognizing me and for their commitment to making a positive difference in people's lives and raising the profile of the nonprofit sector.